Hello, hello. I am here. Ooh, I thought I was a minute early, but I just ticked over to 2. Hello, everybody. We are back. I'm up here spinning in my spare room. I've got the light on again today because the weather is awful. It's windy and it's cold and it's wet. So I have the light going so that I can see what I'm doing and I don't tax my already struggling eyes any more than they need to be. I could probably angle you guys a little bit further this way. See how that looks when it comes through. There's a little bit of a delay between the live. Hello, hello. How you going tonight, Denali? Oh, yes, that's a bit better. I fix my angle a little bit. I'm here again with my little friend. He's laying down in front of me. He's struggling a bit in the cold today. I keep getting notifications about my audio, but I think it's because I had my stream going and I wasn't talking, obviously. So I think that's why it's saying it's having issues. I haven't had a complaint that nothing's working yet, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's all working. You have a broken bone? I didn't know you had a broken bone. Hi, Natalie. You got it. You got home. That's good. I'm glad. It's pretty rainy here now. Elvis doesn't want to go out to the toilet. It's too wet. He tells me that he wants to go out, so I put him out, and then thanks, Denali. Um, yeah, I put him out, and then he just looks at me like, I don't want to be out here. It's like, well, you're the one that wanted to go out. I can't help you with that. Yes, did I say the words? I did, didn't I, darling? Yes, I did. Your friend Natalie's on here. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Oh God. When you're in Michigan, when you went to Michigan, Denali, oh my God, I didn't know that you'd broken. Oh, pelvis sounds bad too. Whew. Yes, Natalie, he calmed down. He's all right now. He was very, very excited to meet you, clearly. I hope your arm's okay too. All right, so I've got a couple of things to show you here. I'm on to my second spin of the tour, which was this. You can kind of see it. It's getting blown out because I've got a warm light above me, but it's pink and orange. This one was called Orchid, I believe. Um, and that is also Made in Mo, same as the first one. Oh, Denali. Oh, that's terrible. I hope you're healing well anyway. Yeah, I can imagine it's bloody painful. Oh, oh, I'm glad your arms are right, Natalie. I was really worried there. I was like, oh no. I was just really, I felt really bad that I was allowing him to jump up on you as much as I was. And Big Bum just not the tripod. And today I skeined up my first spin. I haven't washed it yet, but it is all skeined up. Um, it's not as plied as strongly as I would normally. I don't know if you can see there's only a very slight twist around. Normally I'd be looking for something a bit more twisty. But it's got a little bit of turn to it, so hopefully it won't be underplied when I wash it and get it all uh, ready to use. But I guess we'll have to wait and see once it's washed and see how it looks, because it's already like I mentioned it was already kind of underspun anyway. So yeah, it's just going to be a fluffy yarn. You know, it'll be fine. Okay, Natalie. I can't help but worry. He's a big dumb dog with big long claws that I can't cut. And I don't like him jumping up on people, and we can't seem to train it out of him. We're always pushing him back and trying to say no and putting his paws back down on the ground, but he just keeps doing it. It's not like he gets rewarded for it. Like he'll get. I mean, occasionally he'll take us by surprise and we'll give him a cuddle, which is bad. But you just like sometimes you're just not thinking and you're not on dog training mode, and it happens. But every day Simon and I try and stop him from jumping up on us, and it's just GSP's going to do what he bloody wants. I simultaneously admire the stubbornness of GSPs and also kind of curse it, because they just do what they want, and on their own time. It's when they want to do it, not when you want them to do it. But we love our animals. You gotta love him. He's a cute patoot. He's just a little brat. So I don't know if you can see here because it's behind my hand, I think, from where the camera is. I've stripped this braid right down. So I've made very thin little stripped down nests of fibre. I haven't weighed anything yet. So I think I'm just going to do this one as a 2-ply as well. So I'll have to make sure that I weigh what's still here, because I've got 3 more stripped down bits plus what's left of this, and then I've got some that still needs to be stripped down. So I probably should go weigh that before I strip anything else off it and see whether it's close to 50 grams or whether I need to strip more off. But I'm still working on my traveller wheel. Natalie very kindly gave Trudy, my traditional, a new home today. So I'm looking forward to seeing some pickies of what you make on Trudy, Natalie. You promised, so you have to. And the only reason I'm on the Traveller again is because I had already done a test with this fibre the other day. I think it was the weekend. It's probably Sunday. So I'd already started on an Ashford bobbin, so I'm just continuing on this wheel. I still haven't figured out a fix for my Peggy, my wee Peggy wheel. So that is something I still need to look into. And maybe I need to look into a replacement piece of leather or something, because it used to have leather for the treadle. But like I think I said in one of the previous streams, it's just had deteriorated and broke. So I just need to find a replacement something or other. Because then I can use my wee Peggy again, because I quite like spinning on my wee Peggy. I've made some nice yarn on that. But I think for my next spin, I think I'll get the Wendy back out and give that another burl. I was just doing some calculations. I should have brought the skein up. I need to edit a video of a spin on the Wendy. I spun the Libra fibre that I got from Fibre Arts Shed. So I calculated my yardage on that this morning. According to the grist, it's a worsted weight, but I'm like, I don't think this is a worsted weight. Looking at it, it feels like it's a maybe sport weight. It's not super fine, but it's not really thick either. It's not what I would have assumed as a worsted. But I haven't done an actual wraps per inch test, so that's probably something I should do. I need to dig out my little gauge and actually figure that out. But according to the grist, it's a worsted weight, so we'll see. We'll wait and see what happens when I do my wraps per inch. Oh, and today I've done 6 batches, technically, of Nuri in June on 3 different bases for the shop. So I've been working away this morning. I've still got 2 more batches to do this afternoon after we're finished here. But it's good actually. I'm enjoying being back at the dye pots because I've had a couple of weeks where I just haven't really been feeling like myself. So I'm kind of didn't do any dyeing, even though I got my yarn in and everything. I think I dyed the Advent yarn, and that's about it. Wasn't anything for the shop. But yeah, as you can see behind me, I've got undyed yarn all over the place. So I am working on putting some new stuff in the shop. Unfortunately, 2 of the batches I did today of Nuri in June, I've forgotten how to actually dye it, the actual technique of how to dye it. I have the recipe, but I forgot the technique. And they didn't really come out looking like Nuri in June. So I think I might have to put those on as oopsie skeins, which is a bit annoying. It's all right. It means anybody that buys them will get a discount, so that's all good. They came out too sort of not variegated enough, and you couldn't see some of the colours the way they should be popping through, but oh well, these things happen. Anybody working on anything fun? I got my, what was it, the Need More sweater out to do some more work on today, and then I haven't really had a chance to sit down and knit at all today, so it's just sitting on the couch waiting for me. I usually only get a chance to knit at night at the minute, which is all right. I'm doing okay. I'm probably getting on for maybe 4 inches down from the underarm, so the body is trucking along. I haven't picked up the Mia sweater again recently. It's just hanging out on my coffee table, as you do, because everything goes on my coffee table. That's the boucle sweater that I shared in my last proper video. That sounds nice, Nelly. I've just got some a post. What do you call it? A parcel in today of some cross stitch stuff because Simon and I both like playing Stardew Valley. So I saw on, I think it was Facebook, which took me to a Reddit post of some Stardew Valley like season cross stitch. So it's like, the 4 seasons in Stardew Valley. So your spring, summer, fall, and winter. And they were like little cross stitch vignettes of the farmhouse in all 4 seasons. So I said to Simon, because we want to get some more art and things up on our walls, because our walls, we've been living here for, oh God, coming on to 4 years in September, and we've barely put anything on our walls. It's like we're still in rental mode. Like we can't put holes in the walls. Like we've put certain holes in things, but as for hanging, paintings and art and things, we haven't actually done it. I've actually got, they've gotten dusty again since I cleaned them to put up on the, you might remember these if you've been watching for any length of time. I had one of these or both of these up behind my desk when I was living at my housemate's house. They're like dried flower pressed between perspex, I guess. Oh, I think I'm showing the wrong side. That looks more vibrant on that side. I think that's the right side. I think I've just put it in the frame wrong. I think I've somehow got them turned around in the frame. But yeah, there's some dried flower um, sort of arrangements, and I've got between our steps here and my bedroom door, there's like a really thin strip of wall, and they're just the right size to just sit one above the other on that wall. And I keep saying to Simon, I want to hang those up. Oh, I want to hang those up. I want to hang those up. And, obviously because they've gotten dusty again, it means that we haven't hung them up. Just been sitting on the desk here. one of the frames was a bit broken, so I had to glue that together. Uh, I don't know about that, Denali. I think the ones I got were from the UK, so you might have seen different ones. I think they're called something Flower UK, I think, is where I got mine from. But I'm sure I'll show them in the regular episodes. So yeah, I found a really, really reasonably priced cross stitch shop here in Australia, up in the Gold Coast. And I was getting DMC threads for like 99 cents. So that was a bit of a bargain. So got my pattern and I've filled in the gaps of my thread. What do you call it? Library? Thread library? Oh, the clock. Yeah, I got to fix that clock. We'll see. We'll see what happens because I don't think I can get the face out. So hopefully the hands will just stay in place. I don't know. Simon reckons we can do it. Like I said earlier, I've got a clock that Natalie noticed this morning when she was here that it stopped, and yes, it has stopped. It stopped a very very long time ago, but it's this really cool kind of retro looking metal clock that my parents had. It was like always the clock up in the kitchen in my childhood, and when it stopped working, they were going to throw it away, and I decided that I wanted to keep it because I always liked it. And I just kept it as kind of an art piece just to have up. And it's hung on like a banister for our stairs, just under the roof, because our stairs go up, past the roof. And yeah, we were talking about that this morning. Simon thinks we can just take out the little box on the back and fix it. So I don't know. He seems to think we can do it. So I'll. He's pretty clever, so I'll trust him to help me figure that out one day. But yeah, at some point I've got to wrap up all the new threads that I got for my Stardew Valley cross stitch and have a go at that. I said to him, because I'm bad at finishing things. I think I've mentioned before. I said to Simon that I would like to like do the 4 seasons cross stitches over the next like 4 seasons because we're currently in winter, so I got all the bits for the winter one. And until work on that, try and get that done by September, and then start on the spring one, and hopefully by this time next year I will have all 4 of our Stardew Valley cross stitches done and we can put them up on the wall somewhere. So yeah, I'm just trying to, because I think part of the reason that I haven't put anything up on the walls is because we intended to paint the whole house before we moved in, but it just ended up being far more work than I was expecting. Like you watch the YouTube videos and you learn how to do it and you buy the paint that you think you need. And like I bought this giant tub of paint. I don't know how many liters it is, like 8 or 10 liters. No, probably more than 8, more than that, I reckon. It's this giant tub of paint. And using the calculations that I saw online, it said that it would cover the entire house because it's not a very big house. And so I got working and I got this room done, got our bedroom done, I got the bathroom done, and that's all walls and ceilings. Didn't do anything with the landing because we've got a big, like it's like the double story. Actually, the whole wall, one wall, is right to the ceiling. So it's like I don't even know how we would paint that. But yeah, I did walls and ceilings all over the top, and we did the ceiling in the lounge room. And we've, since we moved in, done some more painting in the lounge room, but we ran out of paint, and we have been loath to put things up on the walls because we want to try and save up for some more paint and actually get things done. But then it's like in the meantime we have these bare walls, and it's just like we should just go ahead and hang things up. Yeah, that's probably why I never get anything finished in Ellie is I get distracted. I'm like a magpie. I see the new shiny thing and I want to go after the new shiny thing. Like dug in up, just always squirrel, squirrel. That's just the new thing that always takes my fancy and I want to do something different. And every time I promise I'll finish it. Every time. I always tell myself I'll do it and then, it doesn't always work that way. Maybe I need to be more regimented with myself. Every day you're going to do cross stitch for half an hour, Julieanne. And then by the end of that, I'll be like, I don't want to, Mum. It's like, you're doing it for yourself, Julieanne. Stop being a big baby. Yeah, we could do that. I just sort of thought rather than command hooks, because it's not really, because I figured like if I put something up in the wall and I just drill it in and we just like mount it like that way, even if we do take things down and paint, I guess the hole is still going to be there. We could just put things back up. Don't know. I think the other problem is too is I'm one of those people that overthinks things, you know? Do you guys deal with that? I think a lot of us are quite similar in our our neuro spiciness over here. I think things, and I know that I know I've got anxiety, and I know other people from past discussions have things like that as well. So I think I overthink it, and one of my particular what do you call it, strengths is catastrophizing everything. So of course everything's a worst case scenario. So I get all up in my head about having things like properly to make a gallery wall up our staircase. Like it has to be perfect first time, or it's like, no, I don't want to do it. It's just too hard. So I get all up in my head and get anxious and like, I can't do it because I'm going to do it wrong and it's not going to look right and I'm going to hate it. Yeah, talk to all of my cross stitches that are packed away in my bedroom, Denali. Yeah, worst case always. It's like if like even to the point where you're lying in bed and your husband's next to you and you can't hear him breathing. Oh my God, he's dead! He's dead! What am I gonna do? And then it's like, and then because you get all up in your head and you're too afraid to even poke him and go, "You're right." It's like lying in bed in the middle of the night, you can't sleep because you think you're a widow. Oh God. Yep. The joys of our crazy broken brains. Beautiful broken brains. Maybe we'll put it that way. We gotta love them. They got us this far, right? I got my meds last night, so I'm all happy. I mean, not that I didn't have, like, I haven't missed any, but I'm happy that I've got my new box and it's sitting ready for me. Mm. What else can I talk about? Give me something else to talk about. Let me bounce off somebody. Oh my God, Natalie. Granger was the worst for it. I swear. Elvis is not too bad because he's always quiet, so I don't get freaked out if I don't hear him because he's always here. He comes. You just heard his name. But Granger, like he would always, when he was sleeping, would snore and snore and snore and snore. So as soon as he was in bed asleep and he couldn't, and he used to sleep really deep. Like I woke up some nights in the first house that Simon and I lived together in, or at least that we rented together. And I got up to go to the loo because the loo was because it was a housing trust house, so it's like my bedroom was right by the front door and the loos were sort of, actually it's the other way, right by the front door. The loos were sort of in the back, and I got up to go to the loo and I couldn't hear Granger breathing, so I turn on the lights going, Granger's dead, Granger's dead. And because we went over and we poked him and we prodded him and he didn't respond. And then all of a sudden he just sort of wakes up and these bleary eyes look at us like, what's going on? And it's like, oh my God, I thought you were dead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine with little bubbas. Mm, yeah. Yeah, I would stress out with little bubbas too. No, I think it's just it's just how much we love things, isn't it? It's our loved ones, we just want them to be okay. So the thought that they're not breathing scares the crap out of us. We just have to find ways to deal with our silly brains telling us that everything's wrong when it's not. So I think that's the thing with Simon too, is he does have a slight tendency to sleep loudly, like to breathe loudly when he's asleep. And sometimes he snores. So I feel like I always hear him. And then when I don't, it's like, oh my God, he's dead, he's died. I don't want to check and see if he's still alive because he might not be. So silly. Oh, thirsty today. I've not been drinking enough water. I have trouble in winter. I just never drink enough water. So hopefully I don't drip water all over my microphone. This is bottle. I don't know why I persist with it because it just always pours water down in front of myself. Every time I have a drink, I get water all down front. My feet are freezing. And I always treadle with no shoes. I mean, we don't really wear shoes in our house anyway, so um, I always, but I've always spun with nothing on, like my no shoes on. So my feet are freezing right now. It's so cold today. I don't know what the temperature is. Oh, apparently it's 10 degrees according to my computer. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I've got some more done, Natalie. I've got a couple more batches to do before the end of the day. But at least today I don't need to rush off to do the shopping like last night. So I've got plenty of time. I can relax a little bit more. Although, that being said, I do like to get my work done before Simon gets home, or have at least very minimal things to finish before he gets home. Strangely enough, I like to spend time with my husband. He's my best friend. So I always like to be ready to hang out when he gets home. Usually Elvis joins us on the couch and we all have a family snuggle while Marion stares at us with jealousy from her cage. She gets her cuddle times. Funny little bit of fibre here. Finding it tricky to draft this little section. Just hope I'm putting enough spin in. What's the word I should be using? It should be twist, shouldn't it? I should be saying twist. For some reason I always say spin. Oh, really? We got the same temperature. It's funny. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head how to convert it. I usually just pop it in a little app I've got on my phone that converts those things for me. Yeah, it's usually I guess in sometimes in winter we go this low, but it's sort of more around like during the daytime. But I feel like it's generally more sort of 12 to 15 degrees is kind of I feel like is a bit more normal. 10 degrees seems really low for the daytime. But it has, like I said, it has been raining. It's very grey out there. But it's good. We do need the rain. We've not had a lot of rain in Adelaide, so. Oh, you're even cooler. Yeah. Just make sure you're nice and rugged up, Nat. Can I call you Nat? Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have assumed. It's my intrusive thoughts brain just saying I can shorten your name. Why not? Rude. Oh, I've got a little bubble on my bobbin. Have a little curly cue. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. Oh, I should probably head off shortly anyway, guys. I've been here 31 minutes. I've been making the full 30 minutes, which is pretty impressive. It helps because I have friends to chat with. It's you guys that make all the difference. Oh, you prefer Nat? Yeah, I know. Most people call me Jules in my real life, so Julieanne just seems like such a mouthful. I mean, I like my name. It's unusual, especially because it's spelled with more letters. It's got an IEA in the middle, which is not necessarily that common. But yeah, most people call me Jules in real life. Because you don't call me Julie. I don't like Julie. That's not my name. There I will draw the line. But Jules is fine. Well, I could just sit here for the rest of the afternoon, but I can't. I have things to do. I feel like I've gotten into a good rhythm with this braid. I think I'm doing okay with getting enough twist in. Seems to have a decent ply back, so it's maybe a little bit fluffy, but we can deal with it. All right, I'm nearly at the end there anyway, so what I might do is I might head off. Go back and do some work. But thank you for hanging out again. I'm really pleased that folks can come and sit with me for a little while every day. Yeah, we are going to be. Yeah, it was good to see you too, Natalie or Nat. Now we're better friends. um, yeah, it was good. It was great to see you. Because yeah, I think I was saying yesterday, it's been many, many, many years since we've seen each other face to face. So yeah, but yeah, I think I will head out. And I'll thank you guys again for hanging out, and I will be back tomorrow. So the only thing I did want to get ahead of is I think I mentioned Simon is taking leave from the 21st of July for 2 weeks, which is obviously going to be the third week of the Tour de Fleece. So depending what our plans are, whether we're going to be going out, the time of the live streams might shift around a little bit. But I'll have a chat with him and we might see what it is that we want to do and on what days, etc. And I might try and work out like a schedule, and I'll put it on my posts part. There's like a little heading that says posts, I think, on the channel. So just check there. I'll let you know when I've put it up. Because yeah, then I might shift things around a little bit while he's on leave. But yeah, that's probably the only thing that's really going to affect the timing. I think I'm mostly going to do it at 2 p.m. I'll probably do a couple of evening sessions at some point for the folks who can't make the 2 p.m. Anyway, I will go now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one.